All right, here's my Vibe Yellowfin 100. Just going to show y'all some modifications I've made thus far. I'll start with the front. I got this bungee cord system from, I think it was Yak Gear was the brand. It's like, I don't know, $9 or $10. It's worth every penny. This is extremely handy. I ran the eyelets and the J-hook at the front. I wasn't sure how I wanted to do it. I thought about it for a while before I went drilling holes in my boat. But I really liked how it turned out. I like how I got it rigged. I got this tag in here because I wasn't sure if I liked how it's routed. I can always untie that and reroute it a different way if I want to. Extremely handy. Main reason it is I can use it as a paddle keeper. I'll stick my paddle in right through here, just like such, and it's not going anywhere. Very handy. You can put bags up here. You can put a lot of stuff up here. But another really cool feature I found about it that I didn't realize I was doing until I got into it is when you're fishing, this handle gets in the way. It's great when you're on land, but when you're on the water, it ain't fun. I like to throw my rods in the console, let the baits hang out the front of the boat because I'm constantly switching what I'm throwing if I'm bass fishing looking for fish. If you've ever gotten hung up with your hook into one of these, it ain't fun. It's not fun at all. So what I do when I'm fishing is just throw that up there like such, bring back my bungee into the J-hook, and it's secured out of the way. It's not going anywhere. And, you know, if you need to grab onto it and pull, just pop it. It'll slip right out of there. You are good to go. You pull it right on out. I'm going to add a strap of some sort for, I do a lot of creek fishing, hit sandbars and stuff. You dragging the boat. I'm tall. I'm 6'4", and that's a long bend over to grab this handle. So I'm probably gonna add some sort of a piece of a ratchet strap or something to help drag it when need be. Going on down here into the cockpit, I have got some rope. I've got my little clippers, very handy, clip line and stuff. Got several different tools in them. Had these things for years. I should probably replace them because they're getting really dull, but I've had them for so long I just keep using them. I got them attached through the rails for the foot pegs. There's that little eyelet hole right there. If you can see it, my lighting's not very good right there. I just ran it down through there, looped it back through itself, tied its own little knot. It's not going anywhere. It's very handy. My anchor system. I've made my own anchor system. I got another video. I'll put a link to it with this one so you can see it if you're interested in it. Made it all from scratch. Very simple to make. Very easy and cheap to make. Got my own anchor, even made my own anchor for it. But there's another video explaining all that. If you want to look at it, go for it. All you have to do is pull that rope and let go, and you are anchored. That fast. It's very easy to use. It's very light. It's very easy to pull back up when you want to get back up out of the water and take off. You can just pull it back up and run it through your zigzag and good to go. Extremely handy. Just the other day I was crappie fishing and I had a pretty good bite, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe onto something here. Maybe there's a bed. They're on the beds right now. Maybe there's a bunch of them here. I just pull that rope and bam, I'm anchored in seconds. I mean, you don't have to mess with the anchor trolley system. You gotta mess with running the rope through the D-ring and all that fun stuff and clipping it to stuff, tying it off still. It takes time. This, you just pull the rope and you're anchored. Works really good. I was up to 20, 25 mile an hour winds the other day. The 2.5 pound anchor ain't enough. Maybe add a little bit more to be great. But normal fishing, the other day I was fishing at 10 mile an hour wind and I didn't go anywhere with the 2.5 pound anchor. Everybody's happy there. Very, very handy. Very easy to make. Yeah, moving on. Right behind my seat I got my fishing net. This is made for wade fishing. I do a lot of wade fishing as well, fly fishing and just wading the creeks and stuff. It's got a little bungee on it. I just clipped it in right here to this ring. And I set it right there behind the seat to keep it out of the way. If I need it, I can just grab it, boom, dip my fish and go on. My box behind my seat was a box I bought, I think from Sportsman's Warehouse. It's actually an ammo box. On the cover of it, they showed people like duck hunting and stuff. It came with a strap so you can pack it around your shoulder and what have you. When I'm in the seat, I can reach behind me, no problem at all. Flip these up, get the seat out the way, prop that up, and inside is most of my tackle. I've got some of the stuff I use quite frequently up here in this little tray. I can grab this, reach around behind me, grab this tray, put it in my lap, dig down in here, figure out, I know what are in these boxes by feel. So I can just grab and feel what box I need, and I'm good to go. I got a lot of stuff in here right now as I'm bass fishing tomorrow, and I'm at a new place and I hadn't caught any fish yet, so I'm gonna find some fish tomorrow, dadgummit. I'm tired of just playing. I'm gonna catch something tomorrow. I added a little rope because this will flap all the way back over. I just added a little rope, tied it into the top there. I got a little keychain and tied on the other end, and when I'm sitting in it, when I'm ready to shut it, just pull that rope and it shuts, latch it back down, everybody's good. I mounted it with the strap that come with it. I cut it and ran it through the loops that are in the box, and then just tied it down to this D-ring here. I put a bungee on the back just for safekeeping. Still got some extra bungee back here. I got a little lunchbox cooler. I put in here quite a bit. If I'm going, I can put some Cokes in, water, whatever. And I can reach over this box. I'm tall. Like I said, I'm 6'4". I can reach in my seat over this box and in this cooler. It's got a little secret door. I can just pop in there and get what I need. That's the most of it. I have found some things that's not modifications, that I've just found easier ways to do stuff. I do use these tackle storage on the side. I'll put a box here and there. But something with the paddle keepers I do that I've never seen anybody else do. I can't do it on this side because I've got this rigged up. I've used the existing screw and dongle. Is that what you call it? I'm going to call it a dongle. I don't want this little guys. I'm going to call it a dongle. So I can't get my bungee to strap on there, but that's okay. I can modify that later. I just did this anchor system last week. I can modify that later. But let's go to the other side where I don't have the anchor. And there's our fishing rod and reel. These paddle keepers hold a rod and reel really, really good. Put something down there that's not a real expensive rod and reel. This is one of the cheaper ones I use when I bass fish. It's just an Okuma V cast or something. I don't know. I didn't much like it when I bought it. I got it on sale real cheap. I just didn't much care for it. So I use it that's my creek rod. It works great. I just didn't. It's not a lose. I love my lose. I got a cheap Berkeley Lightning rod on it. I use this for like creek fishing and stuff. It's short. And it works really good. And your rod will get wet sitting there. Spinning reels work really good. You can flip a spinning reel upside down and strap it in there, and it works really, really good. And you can, if your rod will stick in the water a little bit, but if you don't like that, you can actually set that on top of the handle there. It works. It works good. I really enjoy that. I'm not a big fan of the rod holders on this, how they're angled. On the front anyway. I like the back. Love the back, but the front, I'm big. I'm a big guy, and it gets in my way paddling. I'm hitting rods when I'm paddling, and I don't much care for them there. I will put them here when I'm fishing, when I'm anchored or whatever. If I'm not paddling much, I'll use those. But love the back ones. I use them religiously. So I'll normally have 3 rods with me, 2 in the back and 1 in my lap most of the time. So there's my boat. There's the modifications made. Oh yeah, one more. Here is a dolly that my dad has made. He did some engineering and made an awesome dolly. Yes, it's a scupper hole dolly. Yes, I know it's a good way to crack your scupper hole and all that. I'm not worried about that because when I'm using this, I'm just rolling across grass or pavement, and it's getting no way this is designed. Those poles do not even come in contact with the boat. Only thing in contact with the boat is the foam in there from a pool noodle. So this cart works awesome. The way it's rigged up, you can pop the wheels off very easily. And break it down really fast, and it'll actually fit in my box if I need to take it with me. I'm probably going to find a way to mount it to the back for those long hauls to the creek or to the lake or whatever, so I can have it with me, so I don't have to run back to the truck. So there's my vibe, Yellowfin 100. Love the boat. Y'all did an awesome job with it. I put it to its paces the other day. I hit some waves, big waves. I had a pontoon coming at me about half throttle. Throwing about a 2.5, 3 foot wave. And I'm very impressed at how stable this boat is. I'm 6'4", like I've told you. Hey, let me tell you one more time. I'm 6'4". I'm about I weighed 248 yesterday morning. So I'm a big guy. And this boat handled great. I had the boat completely out of water hitting some of them waves. It did really, really good. I just knew I was done. I knew I was gonna flip. I was in about 40 foot of water. I said, yep, here we go. We're going to flip her right here. But it didn't. It did really good. So very impressed with this boat. Love it. Can't wait to just fish more and catch bigger fish, more fish, and just have a good time. So thanks for watching.